So now that we have gained access to the IT Delhi network, and we have also sorted out the web connectivity issues, let's try to access one of the computers at the private network of IT Delhi. So one of the computers which I want to access is the workstation at which I work on while I'm at campus. So right now from home I need to access that workstation to run my simulations. I know the one thing that you need to know is the IP address of the workstation. My IP address, the IP address of my workstation is 10.228.52.130, and the way I log into that is by simply writing SSH before that, SSH space the IP address of your system at the rate SSH space the username, that's the name of the user on your computer, at minus Divya Prakash, username at the rate the IP address, right, and you click enter. So it's just asking you some question, you say yes, and then you enter the password of your workstation, right? So I enter that password here, and now I'm logged into the workstation at the IT Delhi network, right? So these are the files that I have at my IT Delhi computer. So this is one of the ways that you can log in. There is another way to log in without entering the password. For that you need to set up something called SSH passwordless login. So let me first log out from my remote system and get back to my own system. So I've logged out and I'm back at my laptop, right? So in order to set up passwordless login, I need to create keys, public and private keys on my system. And the way you do that is you type this command SSH keygen. RSA is the encryption type, and it says enter file in which to save the key, press enter to choose the default. Enter passphrase. I typically avoid doing that because then I'll have to enter the password again, so you can leave this as blank and just click enter, right? So your RSA key is generated. Now what you need to do next is copy this key to your remote computer. Remote computer means the workstation at the institute. So the command for that is this SSH copy ID, and Divya Prakash is the user, at the rate the IP address of the system. So that's 10.228.52.130. So remember, this is the IP address of the workstation which I want to access remotely. So I'm copying, using this command I've generated two keys, public and private keys, which I encrypted. I'm copying my public key to my remote system, right, using the command SSH copy ID. So I need to enter the password of that system, and it has been added. Now I think everything's fine. So now let's try logging in, and hopefully this time I will not be asked for a password. So let's log in using this command, and I was able to log in without a password, right? So that's really helpful, because every time you don't want to enter the password, and it's secure because it's authenticated using the public and the private keys. So I hope this helps you.